All right. Good evening. This is Ricardo Hamilton, aka Crypto Rick, Gold Director. Shout out to the Wealth Builders. I hope everybody had a great weekend and great holiday. Mine was good. It was peaceful. Right now, I wanted to go live because obviously things are happening very fast in the global economy. Things are happening very fast in the Karatbars ecosystem, in the Karatbars world. And I always want to share information that I feel is going to help people not only see the value in what we have, but understand the magnitude of where the global economy is, where the financial system is headed, and how to position and protect yourself the best way that I know how from what I'm hearing and the resources and information that I'm getting. Because right now, I titled this video 255 trillion. That's with a T, right? We're not talking about billions. Some of us know that the U.S. Debt has reached to $23 trillion. That's that's what they tell us. That's not including unfunded liabilities, right? Social Security, Medicaid, Medicare, and different things, and Medicare, Part D, and all this stuff, right? 23 trillion is just what they're showing us. But as far as global debt is $255 trillion global debt. In this Zero Hedge article, which I had copied the title from, and it's actually the source of this information is from a Bloomberg article, but you can go to Zero Hedge as well. But it says the $255 trillion global debt bubble may burst in 2020. And I share this kind of information because this is really what is at the heart of Karatbars. The heart of Karatbars is helping people find financial freedom from this system of debt, right? And by giving them assets, tier one assets, gold, and position them to build massive wealth. And it's so great of an opportunity that the CEO of our company has a goal or a mission to create over 20,000 millionaires in the next 12 to 24 months. And if you've seen some of my other videos, what I'll say about Harold Sykes, God bless him, and what he has done for millions of people around the planet right now, what he's going to do, he under-promises and over-delivers, right? He under-promises and over-delivers. That's from my own personal experience, and that's from what I've seen from this company. But this article, global debt on track to surpass $255 trillion in 2019. All right, these are some of the key points in the article, right? It says global debt has risen to another record of $255 trillion due to cheap borrowing costs. A decade of easy money has left the world with a record $250 trillion of government, corporate, and household debt. This is almost 3 times the global economic output and equates to about 32,500 for every man, woman, and child on earth. Understand that we have a debt crisis going on across the globe, and it is going to blow. It's going to burst, all right, because the debt is greater than the growth, the GDP of the global economy. The global economy, all of it put together, there's more debt than what we are producing. And it says every man and woman and child is $32,500 in debt right now based upon how much debt there is. It continues to say, with central bank rates at their lowest levels and U.S. treasuries at their richest valuations in 100 years, we appear to be close to bubble territory. But we don't know how or when this bubble will burst. The other thing it says is the way for a world economy hooked on debt is not more debt, right? Preparing now with physical gold coins and bars is fully segregated storage, right? So prepare now with physical gold, right? And I would say and silver and gold-backed cryptocurrencies. That's what I would add to it, of course. But in addition to that, right, so that was a Bloomberg article that I had got sourced off of Zero Hedge, but also just recently, the Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell has come out and said that the debt is growing faster than the economy. The debt is growing faster than the economy. The national debt poses a threat to future generations. All right. And so I share this information. I talk about these things for a reason, because most people are not aware of it. They don't understand how it affects them. Most people don't understand inflation. In fact, I did a video on my Facebook page where there was an article. Let me see if I can find it here. There was a survey done, and the survey went over how many Americans believe the U.S. dollar is backed by gold. Right now, the U.S. dollar has not been backed by gold since 1971. Right, we're talking about what, 50 years or so? I mean, the U.S. dollar has not been redeemable, exchangeable, convertible for gold or any other asset, right? But 29% of Americans who took this New Genesis Mining survey, right, 29% of them believe the U.S. dollar is backed by gold, right? So we have people walking around here thinking that the United States dollar is backed by gold. This is why we have a debt crisis. This is why we have a corrupt financial system, right? Because people are not educated. They don't understand monetary system. They don't understand global economics. They don't understand how the Federal Reserve System works, right? The survey also asks people about the Federal Reserve. It says 54% of the people believe that the Federal Reserve is owned by the U.S. government. The Federal Reserve is a private banking cartel set up in 1913. It's a central bank. In fact, it's one of the things that the founding fathers of the United States said is the worst thing that can happen. In fact, if I try to find a quote, I'm not going to try to find it right now, but I think it was Jefferson or one of them said that a central bank, and I'm paraphrasing the best of my ability, but it's worse than a standing army. You know, they said a central bank is worse than an army at your shores, right? Because they're going to leave you with nothing, homeless, broke, poor, and destitute, right? And that's what we're seeing. We're not seeing it so much in America, maybe, but in other countries where they're suffering because of this dollar debt-based fiat monetary system. Other countries and other people are suffering, and even here in the U.S. as well, right? But these people, a lot of people, over 50% of people believe that the Federal Reserve is part of the U.S. government. It is not. It is not. It's a private banking cartel, and they look out for their own special interests. You see, the government is supposed to be for the people, by the people. People assume the government is supposed to look out for their best interests. Okay, a private central bank is not going to be considering what's in your best interest. They're not. And you can see that throughout history. And as they continue to inflate these bubbles, continuing to kill and devalue the dollar. Matter of fact, they want inflation to take off. They're saying they're not seeing inflation, which there is inflation. You know what the inflation is? It's in the stock market. It's in real estate. It's in all these other assets where these CEOs who are getting all this cheap money and they're propping up their stocks. They're buying up commercial real estate. They're buying up these assets, making it seem like the economy is growing, right? And it's not. It's not hitting Main Street. It's not hitting the average person. It's not a productivity increase. Manufacturing is in a recession. Retail sector is in a recession. There's a global slowdown happening. We are not in some booming economy. This is the time for you to prepare. This is the time for you to start thinking strategically on how you're going to ride out this greatest crisis ever, this wealth transfer, this global reset that's taking place. It also asked another in that survey, it said 26% of respondents believe banks are required to keep 100% of your money deposited in the bank. If you think that the bank is holding 100% of everybody's money that has deposited money in that bank, you are wrong. because of something called fractional reserve lending, which means banks can loan out 90% of the deposits that they have at the bank. So as soon as you put your $1 in there, they already 90 cents of it is gone. They only got 10 cents of your dollar. Now, when you go there to get your dollar, they're going to have your dollar because most people not coming out. If everybody wanted to come and get their money, the bank doesn't have it. That's why we're seeing bank runs in China. That's why we're seeing bank runs all around the world in different countries. That's why we're seeing problems in the banking sector. Maybe that's why we're seeing the Fed having to print hundreds of billions of dollars a night to keep the markets open, because the banks know that they're insolvent. Other banks know they're insolvent, and they're not lending money to each other. There's something going on here. There's something going on here. And if you don't understand the magnitude of this situation and what it means, it's not like 2008, folks. It's way worse than 2008. The things that they did to get us out of 2008 are not going to work this time. And that was all they had in 2008. Now they're talking about going negative. Now they're talking about print. If they're going to start having to print trillions of dollars, and then after that point, it won't have no effect. You know why? Because the full faith and confidence of the Federal Reserve's note will be completely obliterated. No one will have confidence in the United States Reserve, a Federal Reserve note. The United States is going to have to come up with a whole new currency. I don't know how they're going to pay off the Federal Reserve or whatever they're going to do, Federal Reserve or whatever, But I mean, I don't know. They're going to have to do something different, because the world right now, there are some places where they won't even take the dollar. There are some places right now where certain countries are de-dollarizing. They're dumping bonds. They're dumping dollars, and they're buying gold, and they're looking at gold-backed cryptocurrency, and they're making bilateral trade agreements. This is something that's moving right now. Banks have labeled gold a tier 1 asset, accepted 100% for value. Central banks and governments around the world are holding more gold than they ever bought while dumping the dollar, dumping treasuries. That's why the Federal Reserve has to step in here and buy the bonds. That's why they have to prop up the markets and keep interest rates low and all this cheap money, right? And so this is the problem that people have to realize when we're trying to expose something to you about Karat bars, right? The Karat bars, this company, this international company, this opportunity where you can position yourself for free, right? This opportunity is the solution. This is the solution. How is it the solution? Because the solution is what I mentioned, that 24 karat 999.9. If you haven't seen videos on what it takes to get this out the ground, you don't understand the value of this. If you go on YouTube, I mean, as a matter of fact, my most recent video I uploaded where we got our gold mine in Brazil, right? Shout out to the Karat Bars team, Harold Sykes, Ovidio Tomas, and Thomas Valet and them. Thomas Valet went down in Brazil, showed you the gold mine. Can you believe you still got some people who talking nonsense? Hey, look, if you watch my videos, because I know the fraudsters, the scammers, and the haters, they watch my videos because they like my content, but they still hating. But I'm gonna let you know right now, if you commenting on my post talking about scam and all this other stuff, I'm just gonna delete you or I'm gonna block you, because we passed that now. As a matter of fact, the article already came out that, and I spoke about this on my last live stream, where Marvin Steinberg got arrested up in Dubai and for 3 weeks interrogation. And it's already come out. He's already admitted all his criminal activities, right? And so we already see this is pure gold. I have plenty of videos showing where I got this gold tested. I got plenty of videos showing where I got what is it? The gold test. The gold is real, and obviously you can see the gold is delivered. I don't want to see no comments. I'm telling you, if you putting it, you're just asking for yourself to be blocked from my channel, and you're not going to get this awesome content that you like to watch. And I'm talking to the haters right now, right? I'm not talking to the supporters, and shout out to all the supporters out there, right? I still got some haters, man. The old Karat bars is a scam and all this and that. Meanwhile, I'm getting my gold delivered. I got my gold tested. Meanwhile, my cryptocurrency asset, KBC, increasing on the markets right now, right? And we'll talk about that a little later. But so this is the whole thing. The thing that really gets me excited, folks, is that we're dealing with a tier 1 asset. We're dealing with a tier 1 asset, which is pure 24 karat, 999.9 pure gold. We in Karat bars as individuals are doing what central banks are doing. We're doing what the wealthy is doing. We are doing what governments around the world are doing. We are preparing for the dollar collapse. We are preparing for a world where the dollar will continue to lose purchasing power and value and credibility around the world. And we are hedging by acquiring real money, which is gold. We are hedging because the world is moving towards cryptocurrency and blockchain technology. I talked about this SWIFT payment system. Whenever I see some things in the news, I get really excited about blockchain and cryptocurrency, because I think about Europe wanting to do business with Iran. I don't care what you think about Iran or Israel and Europe and all that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the global economies and sovereign countries' ability to do business with whoever they want to, right? I'm talking about the free flow of goods and services and no one central authority controlling another country saying who they can do business with, right? But through the SWIFT payment system, the United States can set it up to where you can't do business with Iran or Venezuela or any country that they deem, a terrorist or criminal organization or whatever have you, for their own political purposes, right? And so who does that affect? That affects the people, right? That really affects the people. That's how they're trying to get to the governments and institutions. They affect the people. They make it harder for the individuals inside the country to survive and be able to produce and have a quality standard of living, in hopes that they will put pressure on their government or politicians, or hopes that they can ferment some kind of resistance to the present regime and then get favor for, you see, it's called economic hitmen. And so they've been controlling the world through the monetary system. That's what they've been doing. But see, when you got blockchain technology allows you to eliminate the middleman. It allows you to eliminate the SWIFT system, right? And what I get excited about Karatbars is that we have a 512 encryption blockchain, unhackable, folks. When they talk about hacking the blockchain, they talking about some 256 encryption or something. They're not close to hacking our 512 encryption blockchain. No, it's not there. So when we're talking about the value, we're talking about the trust, the security, the assurity, right? That's what blockchain provides. So we no longer have to use a SWIFT payment system. SWIFT is obsolete. Banks are obsolete. How long does it take to send money, right? People right now are trying to position themselves in Karatbars, and the bank is slowing up the processes for a lot of people, trying to say what they can and can't do with their money. Banks are obsolete, right? We're moving into an era where it's decentralized, where the rights, the sovereignty, the control is given back to the individual, right? And so, of course, we're going to have forces who oppose that, but they can't stop it. You cannot stop the evolutionary process, and they will not be able to stop blockchain, cryptocurrency, gold-backed cryptocurrency, and what Karatbars is doing. The main reason they can't stop Karatbars is because Karatbars owns everything, and everything that we have is of a superior quality. We own our own gold mines, our own banking, our own payment system, Cash App, Carat Pay, our own cash gold exchange machines, our own exchange. We own our own blockchain devices, our own crypto. We own everything. There is no third party contingency, no lie. Every avenue that could have stopped the success of this project has been considered, because Harold Sykes is a financial genius. He is a senator on the economic council out there in Germany. The man wrote a book. I don't have the book on me. The man wrote a book about the future of money and how gold is going to revolutionize the payments of the future. You're dealing with a visionary. You're dealing with somebody who just understands and who has put this thing in place so ironclad tight that can't no one country stop what's taking place. Karatbars is in 146 countries around the world. Our operations, everything is in different places. The Karatbit Foundation is over here. The Karatbit Exchange is over here. This is over there. No entity, no one thing can stop this from happening, folks. And what gets me even more excited, Germany, where's that article? I wanted to have that up too. Germany The banks in Germany are going to be allowed to hold cryptocurrency assets. Let me see if I can find that. You see, and I had put it up somewhere. You see, I put all this stuff up because when I started this channel, I wanted to add value. I wanted to add some sustenance. You know what I mean? I wanted people to really grasp the magnitude of what we have, the way I see it, right? Connecting the dots, not from just my opinion, but what's going on in the global economy? You know, what's going on in educating people? Because remember, most people don't understand gold, silver, cryptocurrency. So educating them on that and then showing them the value of carat bars, right? That's what I wanted to do, and that's what I'm doing. And so let me see if I could find that article. I had posted it up, I think shared it on my Facebook page as well, right? But Germany, and I had read it, but Germany now banks in the 2020. This is what gets me very excited, folks. If you can't see what's going on and where we are headed, and you haven't put yourself in position, look, this is the second, today is the second, right? December 2nd. Karatbars is going to be releasing information about the IPO and the merger of our coins in the next 2 weeks. These packages are coming with bonuses. If you have not got your package yet, you need to get your package immediately. And you got 2 weeks to get as many of these coins as you can. If you think you have enough coins, you don't. You don't have enough coins. I mean, you need to really look at the amount of coins you got. And if you got 0, you better get something now. These KCB coins, I cannot express enough. They are massively, massively, massively undervalued cryptocurrency assets. Massively undervalued. Not only is it backed by gold, but it's backed by our payment system. We got some dynamic things happening here. And so if you sit on the sidelines and you have not got your business package, your profit package, your WIM package, your K1M Post blockchain phone package, or something to get you some cryptocurrency, you know, I don't know what you're waiting on, right? I don't know what you're waiting on, but your window of opportunity is closing to maximize this opportunity. The window of opportunity is closing, and you don't want to be in that position where you're just like, yeah, I heard about it. I didn't know I had to do this. No, make that sacrifice. Make that sacrifice. It's going to be the best decision that you have made for yourself in 2019 and setting yourself up. You'll be setting yourself up for wealth and riches in 2020. 2020 is here, folks. Nobody, so this is the thing about it. So I found an article. It says, new law makes Germany a crypto haven. The legislation enables banks to sell and store cryptocurrencies from January 1st, 2020. Other providers will now require a German license. Now, some people have seen this thing about Germany saying we have a license with Karatbars and all that. And guess what comes out right after? Boom. Boom. I can only connect the pieces of the puzzle so much. I don't want to have y'all on here too much. But folks, the gold standard bank, Karatbars International, Karatbit Foundation, right? Karatbars is already in Germany. We've been in business since 2011. The people who want to register got to register before January 21st. You think Karatbars is going to release information about our IPO? We're about to have a license in Germany as a bank. Banks can hold, store, and sell crypto. Everything is moving in our favor. I can't believe that there are so many things pointing towards the success of this project, the success of this company, and the wealth that's getting ready to create. I cannot believe how many things are just adding up to make sense to where it's like a no-brainer. When you evaluate anything, generally there is some risk. But when you're evaluating your risk versus reward and what we're doing with this company and where we are and what's happening with the German laws and China and cryptocurrency and everything, is just unbelievable. But it's so real. It's so real. And this is the largest wealth transfer in history. Because as the economy slows down, as this paper money loses value, institutions, governments, large wealthy people, investors of the like, they're going to look for places to put their paper money. They're going to see the writing on the wall. And guess where they're going to go towards? Gold and crypto. And guess who's the premier gold and crypto financial services company? Karatbars International. Man, look, I'm getting too turned up in here, man. Y'all done got me excited, man. This stuff making too much sense. I don't care what nobody say. It's making too much sense for me, right? And so let's see here. What are they talking about? It says, in order to apply for this, companies will need a German legal entity with 2 directors operating in the country by the end of 2019. By the end of this month, to register with Germany, Karatbars is already in Germany. We've been in since 2011. We are ahead of the curve, folks. We like almost probably a decade ahead of the competition. I'm telling you, we really are a decade. I don't want to hear about no other gold-backed cryptocurrencies. Gold-backed cryptocurrencies don't got cash gold. They don't got what we got, folks. I'm sorry to say, there's no gold company that got what we got and that's doing what we're doing with the genius team that we got with Harold Sykes and Ovidio Tomai and Thomas and Valet and Joseph Brenner. I mean, come on, folks. An organization of over 750,000 customers and affiliates worldwide, already seeing the vision and believing in what this company is doing to free the world from this system of debt. So it says they also need to signal their intention to apply to BaFin for a license before the 31st of March 2020 and submit an application prior November the 31st of 2020. Digital assets custodians who have not established a legal identity in Germany before the end of the year will be deemed illegal by January 2nd. Whew. Guys, I'm getting turned up. You realize Karatbars is going to be already a legally registered company to hold cryptocurrency, licensed in Germany, right? Because BaFin is so crazy that they would pass this law. Right? I mean, I don't know. Maybe this law has been in the works, right? I don't want to speculate too much on that. Maybe the law has been in the works. But BaFin, if you go to CoinMarketCap, it says BaFin has, they issued a warning. Karatbars is issuing coins and this, which they're not. Right? Karatbars is 100% legit. Everything we're doing is proper. All right. But now BaFin has issued a law that companies, and what is Karatbars' trajectory? Karatbars is going to be the first, to my knowledge, regulated gold-backed cryptocurrency, financial services, payment system company, folks. I mean, with a blockchain that's 512 encryption, with a dynamic blockchain protocol that allows you to do audio, visual, host multiple coins. I'm getting all excited again all over. Because when I think about Joseph Haidt said, Cappy C, hey, shout out to Joseph Haidt and the team up there. He said, Cappy C is 200 billion in the market cap. It get me excited, folks, because I see it. Do you understand what that means? What that's going to do for the people who have positioned themselves? The millionaires, multimillionaires, billionaires, multi-billionaires, the trillionaires that are coming out of this? Because you have to understand, I just mentioned $255 trillion global debt. Where's this money going? When there's a crash, when there's a collapse, money doesn't get destroyed. It changes hands. Somebody's very wealthy, right? Through the expense of the masses of the people, yes. But when all that paper is worthless, they're going to take that paper and put it somewhere. KBC is going to be the #1 cryptocurrency to Bitcoin. Bitcoin will be #2. All right. 200 billion in market cap. The coin, Joseph Brenner said, he said 1 coin a kilo. 1 coin a kilo. Now, and when he mentioned it, you see, it's a global economy, folks. It's not so, it's a global economy. Asia and a lot of these markets are looking for growth. They're looking for ways to get return on their money. They're looking for opportunity. And he mentioned Asia. I got to go back and watch that video again. Because he reconfirmed it twice, but he gave some support and evidence behind it. He said our blockchain, once they realize our blockchain, right? He said the companies in Asia, look, we got videos with the top gold traders in Asia saying they're ready to do business with us exclusively. Come on. With cash gold and our ATMs shipping around the world, cash gold exchange machine, excuse me, CEMs, shipping around the world, dispensing cash. Man, I'm getting too turned up. Man, I can't finish my sentences, man. I apologize. Y'all done got me excited, man. Y'all done got me excited because this thing is too real to be true. Look, you got to get your package. You got to get you the highest packages that you can get. You got to get you as many of these coins as you can. You got to save as much gold as you can right now. There's a problem in the banking system. There's a problem with the dollar. Your financial future is at risk if you don't hold gold physically, silver physically, and hold gold-backed cryptocurrency, KBC, KCB, and position yourself with Karatbars. That's just a fact. I mean, I don't know how else to tell it to you, right? I'm very excited that I can share it with you. This stuff is going to go down in history. It's going to be talked about for centuries. It doesn't take, you don't have to be, some kind of real genius to see it, right? I mean, everything that I've just mentioned in this video was enough to get me excited that I believe 100%, right? I mean, and you can go do your fact checks, but this is the whole thing about it. The whole thing about it is that it's happening regardless. You can watch this video and you can look at and listen to my information and you can still say it's not true or it's a scam and all that. Guess what? It's happening regardless. It's happening without you. It's going to continue to happen. Nothing's going to stop it. There's a global debt crisis, right? The markets are in a bubble. The world is de-dollarizing. The dollar will lose its world reserve currency status. Countries are buying more gold than they ever bought in history and looking at using gold-backed cryptocurrency. Blockchain technology is revolutionizing the world the same way the internet has done. And this company is not no startup, folks. You see, this is the thing about it too, that, oh man, it's just so much, man. It's like, look, if you're talking to somebody and they see this video or they see the information about Karatbars and they don't get it, don't waste your time. I'm gonna tell you what Crypto Steve told me. Crypto Steve told me, said, run with your runners, jog with your joggers, walk with your walkers, but don't crawl for nobody. You don't got to beg nobody into this. If they don't see it, that's their fault. All you know is that you shared it with them. You tried to help them understand it. And you exposed it to them. But look, it's not for everybody, right? Not everybody going to make it. But if you hear about this information and you ain't put yourself in position, woe to you. Woe to you, right? So this is the whole thing. Karatbars has been around since 2011. It's not some brand new company. This company got a track record. Companies generally don't make it after the 3 to 5 years. This company has been around since 2011. This company pays us on a private issue MasterCard. MasterCard ain't gonna make no card for no company. You see what that card say? It says international, Karatbars International, global payment, 999.9 gold. Karatbars, see that MasterCard under there. Guess what name is on there? That's my name, right? But this company, MasterCard job is to vet companies. They're not going to create a payment card for us unless they check this out, right? FedEx is our shipping partner. They got a headquarters. They got a department in the bottom of our headquarters in Stuttgart, right? The company gold is pure 24 karat gold. I done got it tested. Company delivering gold to me as we speak. I get paid every week as we speak. This thing is real, folks. I've never seen a program like this that is guaranteed to put you in position to build wealth. Guaranteed to put you in position. This company is guaranteed to put you in position to build wealth. Well, how is that done? Because as soon as you acquire your first gram of gold, you have put yourself amongst the 1% on the planet that own this precious metal, this asset. You have put yourself in position to own something that most of the world doesn't own, but everybody needs to have. Gold, pure gold, 24 karat gold, right? So, I don't know what else to say. Oh, I see a super chat there. Chauncey Davis, $5. Thank you very much for that donation. Of course, I placed the ability for people to super chat, donate to my GoFundMe or Cash App for people who are in Karatbars. You can send me some KBC or PayPal. Karat Pay. And I did that because people have expressed to me that they would love to show some appreciation for the value that I've added to their lives by helping them understand the magnitude of Karatbars. There are people who got signed up with Karatbars from watching my videos, didn't know nothing about Karatbars, but from my videos, they saw the magnitude of it. There's people, businesses, who have shared my video with their prospects and they got started and I've helped them make money. There are people who have, you see, so, and people have been wanting to give back. So I made that ability for people to be able to donate and show some love. You know, of course, if you don't have the ability, you don't want to, just hitting that like button, just making sure that you're subscribed to this channel, hit the bell, liking and sharing, you know, makes me happy as well. Because I love to see the channel grow, because the channel grow means that this message is getting out here. Even if I'm wrong by 50%, right? We're still going to create millionaires, right? If you know, and this is the thing about it. I don't speak from my opinion. The article I just spoke about, 255 trillion in global debt, right? Or the Federal Reserve, Jerome Powell saying the debt is growing faster than the economy. Well, you see, it's not my own opinion, right? These are things that people need to be aware and concerned about, but they also need to know what to do. And that's why Karatbars is a solution, because it shows them what to do, right? So this is what gets me excited. I got 92 people on this stream, 33 likes. Smash that like button. Smash that like button. Show some love. Show some support. Let me see here. What's going on? I just want to see if there's any questions at all. Please, no hate speech in my chat box. You know, it's not becoming of what I'm trying to promote in my channel. I don't need nobody putting hate speech, let alone people who's calling me stuff, right? If you have an opinion about certain people, keep it, to yourself. No hate speech in my chat box, please. I don't want to have to block you for hate speech. I'll block you for 2 reasons. Hate speech, you right, calling me out my name, I have people putting me N-word and all this other stuff, and then calling Karatbars a scam. You'll get blocked, I'm telling you. Because this ain't no startup, folks. Like I said, we're not dealing with some idea and hasn't delivered real product and results. So I'm not taking that anymore. After the 4th of July, the Marvin Steinberg and his people that he hired, they came heavy. They came heavy. What we done? We about to be in 2020, right? The coins are getting ready to merge on our blockchain. The phones are shipping out here soon. ATM shipping out. People getting the cash gold. Have a little patience, folks. Have a little patience. You got to understand the dynamices, if I can use that word. The dynamices of what's taking place, right? This company is a solution to the global debt problem, right? This company is going to be the solution that's going to allow individuals, businesses, countries, institutions to continue to function, because fiat currency is going to collapse. Fiat currency is crashing. That paper money is going to be worthless. You have to understand it. It happened in Germany. It's happening in Venezuela. It happens all throughout history. Look at what happened in the collapse of Rome. Rome debased their currency. Rome had extended wars. We're still in war in the Middle East and all this stuff. Talking about we're getting out of Syria. Apparently we're still in Syria. And Trump said we in Syria for the oil fields. Well, dang, gangster. We like it. Look, Assad said, look, at least he's keeping it 100. We know who our enemy is. He said, we in there for the oil, folks. We in there for the, now how do we, anyways, that's a whole nother video, right? It's a whole nother video. But the point is that there's a problem in the world. Karatbars is a solution. And I hope that, this channel continues to help people understand the magnitude of what it is. So if you've watched this video, you've seen any other of my videos, if somebody shared this video with you, get back with them, register with them, position yourself with this company. If you've seen this video for the first time from me, or hearing about Karatbars from me, I put a registration link in the description of this video. You're going to want to go ahead and check out the videos and register as an affiliate. And I will be getting in contact with you. I will be personally getting in contact with you, helping you understand the magnitude of what we got, positioning yourself, and helping you, also create additional income for yourself by leveraging this system and spreading the good word, right? By spreading the good word. Let's Let me see here. So let me try to scroll through the chat box real quick. 88 people live, 43 likes. Smash that like button. Like, share, and subscribe. I'm at the bottom of the chat box here. It says, hello, sir. Do you know what will happen to KBC held in master nodes and how will they be equalized? I don't have the answer to that question, so I won't speculate. I think somebody asked it before. I know one thing. Either way, you're good. You know, it's one of them things where people try to figure out hard for it. Well, is it better for KBC to stay low? From my understanding, yes, it's better for KBC to stay low. But understand, you good regardless. It don't matter which way it goes. You're gonna be good regardless. If you got a master node, full node or super node, you good regardless. If you got KCB, KBC, you good regardless. If you in Karatbars and you doing the best that you can to leverage yourself into wealth and share this information, you good regardless. Because gold itself, just a physical asset, is gonna have to get reevaluated. It's already hitting all-time high in other currencies, right? Gold is hitting all-time high in other currencies. Gold here soon gonna be over $2,000 an ounce. We're going to see $5,000 an ounce, $10,000 an ounce. It's going to happen, folks. It's not emotion. It's math. It's not, oh, I feel so good about gold, I think it should be $5,000 an ounce. No, it's math, right? It's about the debt. It's about the financial system. It's about the quality of life. It's about what's taking place around the world, right? And so that's why we're holding gold. Thank you for the love, Charlene Kelly. Let me see here. KBC is higher than KCB is higher than KBC right now. Do you think after the merger, KCB will maintain its value? I think, from everything that I mentioned in this video, from Germany, obviously allowing banks to hold crypto coins and licenses and different things, and with the merger of our coins and, everything, I anticipate our assets obviously to increase. Anybody can speculate, what's going to happen on the day of, because of course, a lot of people do have that get rich quick mentality. It's not a get rich quick scheme, right? So the whole thing is, I don't know. Nobody knows the answer to that. But it's very exciting because we're in position and we know that we're good regardless, right? That's what gets me excited. So the KCB, it probably will hold its value. It can increase, it could decrease. But I'm gonna tell you what's more important than the price. It's knowing the value. I don't really care what the coins are doing in price right now, because I understand that something's getting set up. I understand the building blocks are being put in place. I understand the value, right? So never look at the price too much, folks. I know we're programmed to look at price of something, right? You go to Walmart, you want those rollback prices, right? Or you want something on discount, right? But look at the value. Look at the value, right? And know that your financial future is secure. I wouldn't care if it took another year before what we expect for our company and these coins to take off, because I know prior to Karatbars, what was your plan to be a millionaire, multimillionaire, or have financial freedom, time, location freedom? How were you going to get to whatever type of income you thought you were going to get prior to Karatbars? What was your plan? Were you going to go into business, get overhead and hire employees and deal with all this other stuff, right? And then, businesses in the first 3 to 5 years, now we're coming up on a global slowdown in the economy, right? So the time is not even a factor. It's the assurity, it's the confidence, it's the guarantee of gold, of what this company is putting in place and what we have. And that inevitably, and eventually, right? It's going to happen. It's going to happen. And we got the team. You see, we got the team. Harold Sykes, Joseph Haidt, Thomas Valet, Ovidio Tomas, the whole team, even the team behind the scenes. I mean, the people who print the cash gold and the people who working in headquarters, right? They don't get no love and recognition, probably like they should. You know, who knows? They might. I don't know. Harold Sykes taking care of his people, I'm sure, right? But what I'm saying is that it's a whole system. It's everybody, folks. And Harold Sykes will tell you that it's not him. It's the affiliates. It's us. We the ones who make Karatbars in this system real. It's because we believe. It's because we are choosing to have a better life and choosing to realize what's wrong with the system and do business and go. It's you and me that's making this real. It's Harold Sykes is just one man. He you know, they say build it and they will come, right? But the people have to come. The people had to join. The people had to see it, right? And so me and you, we all are manifesting this reality right now. This is why I get so excited, because we can opt out of this system of debt, right? You choose every day when you go spend your dollars. You are making a choice, right? You're supporting something. You're going to go to this store or that store. You know, people want to go to black-owned stores, or you're going to go to another person's store. You supporting, right? The dollars in circulation. We know about the dollars in circulation in certain communities and different things. But we choose every day, right? And that's all I meant by showing the dollars. You're choosing where you send and spend. You can choose, right? Here we go. You can choose to do with the banking system, the banks of Americas, right? And you can put your dollars in their savings account, right? Or you can choose to opt out of this debt inside their savings account and opt in into gold inside of Karatbar's savings account. You see, it's a decision. But more and more of us are opting out of the system of debt. We're opting into this asset-backed system of gold and gold-backed cryptocurrency, and nothing's going to stop it, folks. This here is divine. This here is divine, right? You're dealing with gold. Gold is mentioned, you know, and I hate to go down that road because it's been used to cajole people to do something, and I'm talking about, anytime you mention. And I'm just, but anyway, I like to stick to the facts and the value of what we have, right? In the numbers, right? So Tom Lecomtrus, I hope I say your last name wrong, but Tom put an interesting thing in the article. He says, in the chat box, he said, ounce of gold buys a house in Venezuela right now. I got about an ounce of gold in my wallet. You telling me I could buy a house in Venezuela? I believe you and I know it, but it's just getting people to understand that an ounce of gold can buy you a house in Venezuela. Folks, I don't know. Think about that and think about what's taking place right now. I think it was the same thing in Germany during the collapse of the Germany economy. I think was it 5 ounce of gold or 5 grams or something, 5 ounces. I think it was 5 grams could have bought you a brand new house or something. Right? It's going to get to the point where a gram of gold could buy you a whole acre of land, folks. Oh, no, gram of gold gonna buy you more than an acre. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about an ounce of silver or something. But anyways, so look, I ain't want to get too long in this stream. 99 people live on this stream. 101 people live. 49 likes. Smash that like button. Show some support. Let's see. Portia Moore says, what happens if gold goes up to thousands? What does that mean? Our KBC is worth that amount for each one. So the physical gold price and the KBC price will be different. When gold increases, the value of our assets will increase. The value of gold will increase. The difference, like somebody asked me, should I get more cash gold or should I get more coins? And, my response was cash gold or Unival is, I believe, very undervalued because they don't understand the full role of it in the global economy. But what I did say is that the gains that the coins can experience, I think, will far outpace the gains that the physical gold will experience, right? The gains that like I said, Bitcoin went from $2,000 per coin to about $20,000 per coin in about a span of 2 months, right? I mean, cryptocurrency and that market and the kind of wealth that can be created, like that and overnight is greater than, I think what physical gold will do. But of course, as physical gold increases, right? As physical gold increases, the value of our whole project increases. You know why the value of our project increases? Because guess what Karatbars has? It has its own gold mines. We have our own gold mines, folks. And guess what that gold is being used to support? Our coins. So yes, it may be directly or indirectly, however you want to look at it, that increases the value of our company. It increases the value of our coins. As gold increases, we increase. So yep, smash that like button. I appreciate that. I appreciate that love. Let's see here. All right, so look, folks, I appreciate you. I didn't see any other comments or questions that pop out. I want to appreciate everybody. I want to appreciate everybody who likes, who shares, who subscribes, who adds value into the comment box and help answer people's questions. You really make this just something that I love to do. Going live here and speaking to the YouTube community. I know that this information is valuable. I know that it's getting shared. I know people are seeing the value in it, and I'm just looking forward to coming out with even more information and as the reality of what we know start to take place. When these phones are shipped out, the merger of the coins starting to take off. Just everything, folks. And as we continue to free people from this system of debt with the only solution that there is, which is gold and gold-backed cryptocurrency, and I will add silver on there. You have to have precious metals. That's how I'm hedging, folks. That's how I'm hedging. That's how I'm protecting myself and preparing on the financial side. Yes, there are other ways you should be preparing for this financial collapse, food and water and ability to protect yourself and a backup plan and everything else. But on the financial side, I feel like the only thing that's going to save or protect or have any value is going to be precious metals, gold and silver, and gold-backed cryptocurrency, asset-backed crypto. There are over 2,000 cryptocurrency coins on the market. Not all of them have value. A lot of this stuff is going to go away. All right, it's just extra stuff. Same thing like the dot-com bubble. Some companies didn't make it. The apps, a lot of app companies didn't make it. Cryptocurrency coins, a lot of them ain't going to make it. It's going to be real asset-backed coins. Real asset-backed coins like KBC, KCB, and what Karatbars is doing. So look, put yourself in position. If you think you have enough coins, you don't. We got 2 weeks. You got 2 weeks to position yourself. Time is running out. I don't know if you know that. I know a lot of people, and I'm going to say that I'm going to close this thing down. A lot of people are watching my videos and they haven't signed up. They haven't got a package. They don't have no coins. They're talking about they're waiting to see. They're saying that they've invested other places. I'm here to tell you now, you will not be able to position yourself for wealth again the way you're going to be able to position yourself for wealth right now in the next 2 weeks, because these packages are coming with bonuses, free coins, free money, free assets on top of the value of your package. I don't know if these packages are going to come with free assets again. But I do know you got 2 weeks. Put yourself in position. This is Ricardo Hamilton, aka Crypto Rick. Shout out to the Wealth Builders. I'll catch y'all on the next live stream. I'm out. Peace.